I dead yet? Am I dead yet? Never. So Robbie Thompson's here, and I want you to know a little about Robbie. Robbie and I have known each other for 20 years. Rob was 4. No, but Robbie, we've known each other forever, and he was also a writer on Jericho. If you're a fan of You guys know this young man? If you've ever turned on a TV, this is why I stopped turning on my TV. You can't help but see this guy. Robbie, you're sticking around for the week to check out everybody, see the boys talk, all the whole nine?
Yes.
You know, you're gonna answer questions from the fans and meet and greet and say hi to people?
Yes.
I know you love big crowds.
Yes.
Real quickly, is this your definition of hell?
No.
Okay, good. Your therapy's paying off. You look great, buddy. So let's do it. You can leave if you want, or you can stay up here. I mean, that's the thing. You're Robbie Thompson. Make your own decisions. You own it. Joey? Okay, good. I just got my last 3 minutes. Robbie Thompson. Hey, Robbie. What's the Twitter address? Remind me of the Twitter address for Robbie Thompson. What's your Twitter address?
R. Thompson, 1138. Please give me something back.
There you go. There. His personal favorite tweet, I know this for a fact, he loves when people tweet about bringing the trickster back. He just loves it. He can't get enough. It's like, OMG. So karaoke was great, you were missed. Yeah.
I might or might not have been working, depending on whether I am or I'm not dead yet.
Yeah, well, if Robbie Thompson's to be believed, which he isn't, because he's not trustworthy, well, you were missed nonetheless. By the way, just so you know, we're doing a whole theme here. The theme is, it's porn Cooper. So we're doing a whole, yeah, thanks. Oh, you don't have to ask him twice. Mark and I haven't been in touch, and we're just seeing each other for the first time now. We haven't crossed paths this weekend. So I've been doing porn name research for everybody, and I haven't actually talked to you about yours. So I made up your porn name. I went ahead and figured. Ben, you got the card ready? Yeah. So Mark, you're no longer Mark Shepard. Today, you are Sketchy Lord Fiddleson. And your partners are coming today. I got Pellegrino. We have Frankie Longridge backstage. Frankie, are you here? Frankie Longridge. Yeah. Frankie Longridge, there he is. Frankie's here.
Why do you guys have condoms in the microphone?
And the third member of the team, James Pettit Stewart. I don't know if James Pettit Stewart. There we go. Yeah, well, it's a whole thing, man. I haven't been able to get to you to tell you that you're actually doing porno stuff this weekend. That's your porn name for the weekend.
The thing we auditioned back in Berkeley.
Yeah, we had time about the old hands at porn, if you don't mind me using that term. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for the trifecta of beauty up here. Frankie Longridge and Sketchy Lord Fiddleson. Enjoy your
Hey guys! How many people here are actually from BC? Can you do something about the weather?
You missed all of July.
Mostly sun. It was interesting. It rained, there was a drop of rain in July.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, it did. Oh, I like it. Frankie like a lot. Frankie like.
I don't know about sketchy.
Sketchy, what is it, sketchy? Lord Fiddleson? Lord Fiddleson.
This is wrong.
Great.
What's yours? What's your porn name?
James Pettit Stewart, I think it's kind of.
Pettit?
I actually, my real porn name, right, isn't it supposed to be your first pet and your, like the street you grew up on? So I would be Nigel White Oak. That's good.
So mine would be Fitz Torrington.
Of course there's What kind of animal was that?
Dog.
Was it dog?
Fitz?
Yeah, Fitz Herbert.
Fitz Herbert. So cute.
It's a Labrador Dalmatian. It's a black
Really?
with a white ermine throat.
And you, Mr. Pellegrino, what,
Well, Frankie's my dog now, but my first pet was a cat named Divot. So yeah, my stepdad was a golfer, so we named all of our pets after golf terms, and poor Divot got stuck with that one. So it would have been Divot Longridge. I like Frankie better.
Rewrite. Definitely rewrite.
What?
Lean over till she sings.
What?
She's got the Mikey hat.
You can wear it.
Do we? There's lines over
We've got
here.
lines of people. Should we ignore them?
No. I want to address their issues.
Which one do you want to go for?
Whatever those issues may be.
Pick one.
Me? Let's go over with the very cool hair and the interesting wings on that side.
Hi.
No, you have to speak both at the same time.
Ask questions simultaneously.
Hi. Okay, wait. I put my question there for a moment. Okay, so my question is for the two marks, actually. And my question was...
I think we're called Mark Squared now. That's what we were called. Mark Squared.
Since your transformation wasn't completed, do you think that Crowley can still be a kick-ass king of hell?
What do you think, Mark?
Yeah, my question for Mike was actually what he thinks about the, as Lucifer, what he thinks about the whole management issue with...
I hate all of that shit, and I want to destroy everything. Will you guys please write an episode where we get to fight, and perhaps I win? Or at least put him in a cage for a while. Could be good, could be good.
So, given what? What do you want to know? What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
If you think Crowley can still be a kick-ass king, even with feelings.
Even with feelings. Feelings.
I was singing poetry, it's kind of sad. Who was? Who cried at the finale? Yeah, it was, I mean, look at that. I mean, he didn't really take the whole humanizing of Crowley didn't really sort of work. But I'm sure there's a residual effect that we're going to discover at some point. It'll be interesting.
I was looking forward to you getting a little blonde kid that tagged along with you. That would be fun. Like a little child, like Crowley had a kid. A blonde kid.
Like Max.
Yeah. Little Max.
So many two blonde kids.
Like mini-me, kind of. Like a mini Crowley. That was what I was looking for.
Well, I had a dog. That was the hellhound Growly. I had a cat called Meowly. A pig called Sally. An owl called Owly. A cow called Cowley. And a chicken called Fowley. What? We did that. Yeah, we did pigs. Owl called Owly was pretty good. What? A wolf called Howley, yes, of course, that's a good one. Turkey called Fowley.
Oh, that was the chicken.
Same thing. Anyway, what's your question? I'm bored with that.
I was just wondering what your favorite supernatural monster is.
Crowley.
I'm a Leviathan fan myself. the violins? Where are you on that?
Well, I mean, is Lucifer a monster?
Is Crowley a demon?
What?
Thank you.
Demons suck.
Oh, vampires suck. Demons glow. The violence ooze.
No, yeah, when they pitched the character to me, they said that Misha would be holding my head back while Jensen shoved a bone in my throat. I was like,
Sounds like a scene from your porno.
I don't do that anymore.
Thank you, Nigel.
And then I saw Jensen, I was like, well, he's cute. He's cute. The furthest thing from gay, but he's pretty damn cute.
Oh, it's me now. Is it? Is it
I
me?
think so.
I don't know. Should I cover that?
Is it? I don't know.
Yes.
Okay. I hope nobody in the audience lynches me for not asking a supernatural question, but this one's for James, who is in a little video game series called Kingdom Hearts. As Sigmar. And I was wondering if you, because we don't get a lot of backstory to Sigmar and Break before everything that happened in Birth by Sleep. And I was wondering if you had any idea personally what he went through to get to the place he was in his life.
Wow. I wish I could tell you that I did. I mean, I have so much respect for that group and that game and the character and all that stuff. I didn't do a ton of backstory on that, especially since they just needed me to sort of match a Japanese actor who had already done the character, to be honest. And when I did it, I had no idea how big it was going to be. So I don't want to disappoint. Every time I would ever Twitter about Kingdom Hearts, I know the lawyers at Disney would always make a phone call to me, and they always said they didn't want me to talk too much about it. But I wish this would be the forum, obviously, to answer that question. But I didn't. Why? Do you have anything you'd like to believe?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Like, I try thinking of it, but it's like he's in such a dark place that, like, I mean, like, you could always go with the whole, oh, he grew up on the street thing and therefore had to get tough. But then it's like, that's just so stereotypical, and I don't think he's that cliche character. I'm almost wondering, is he just that maniacal?
Let's talk later. You follow me on Twitter? Let's talk about that. I'll
Yeah?
talk about that. Yeah, this isn't the place to do that. We'll talk.
Sweet.
Yeah. You know where I am? Chapel Stew?
I'll find you. I'm barely on Twitter, but I'll find you.
Yeah, fine. Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. First hookup of the day.
Where would I do the wings, though?
Well done, Nigel.
Where would I put the wings? How does that work? I'm just thinking, we hook up. What do I do with wings?
They leave pretty patterns on the wall.
Oh,
that's what they all say at the beginning of the relationship.
I don't want to give anyone a face. Very nice.
Wow. Curiously enough, I have parts of my body that do that as well.
It's fantastic at our age.
Fitz Torrington. Fitz.
Good old.
Hello. Hi. Speaking to the mic, if you dare.
My question's mostly for Mark Pepper, and I want to know what your favorite Doctor Who creature is.
Who what?
Doctor Who. Who's your favorite Doctor Who?
Is that me?
Favorite what?
Doctor Who creature.
Creature? What I was most afraid of was the Cybermen. Because of them coming out with some balls and scaring the crap out of me.
What about those wing things?
Yes, the Winging Angels are pretty extraordinary. Quantum lot assassins that are statues when viewed by another organic creature. Kind of interesting, screwed up thing.
Yikes.
So basically it's like,
That's creepy.
yeah, they move when you blink.
That's very creepy.
They move when you...
That's wrong.
It's very is a really evil person. He's a truly evil person. I mean, he looks, he's in his, I think he's in his kid's bedroom, right, and there's a crack in the wall. I wonder if that could represent a crack in the fabric of space and time. Just a guy. Yeah, I think they're pretty good.
As long as he kept that thought to himself at that moment and
Put it on
frighten
TV.
his child.
Put it on TV. Just get a crack like you kids.
Darlings?
Yeah, but they can never go upstairs. So they
There's
don't go
nothing scary about that. You just stand at the top of those and go, what's that?
Now they fly.
Now they fly.
Now they fly.
Yeah, but they look unwieldy. They fly fast.
I'm just looking at somebody dressed as me. I have the same tiara at home. But I don't wear it with anything else. What's going on?
So my question is mostly for you, of course, though I would like to pitch it to everybody else when I'm done asking it. So of course, everybody knows you as a fantastic character actor that just every series that you've been in is just vastly moved by your presence. And
Do go on.
and aside from, of course, Crowley and Supernatural, I was wondering which character you had the most fun with and which one you would most like to be known for. And of course, anybody else can jump in on your other roles after, but I've just been
But you guys don't matter.
I have obsessions.
You guys can jump in, but I don't give a shit.
I want to hear what
Mark.
bullshit roles we've done, yeah.
Go ahead, Mark.
What are your favorite roles that I've done? Sorry, what was that? So what's the favorite work I've ever done that you've enjoyed so much? That you really wanted to do?
My favorite role you've done that I wish I'd got.
Yes.
Fit.
Yes. The stuff I tended to enjoy the most is the stuff that you guys have tended to enjoy the most. That's been kind of fun. And quite honestly, unfortunately, there was a person on the TV Guide boat who once asked me the question, so what's left for you? I was like, what am I, dead? So on that note, one would only hope that, you know, hopefully I'll get to do the things that I really want to do. It's getting more and more fun every year. Like the roles have been getting more and more fun as we go along. We've all been experiencing that, and we know.
Did you really just answer that question with the stuff I like is the stuff you like?
That's true.
I think if you were to sum it up,
What the
that
hell
was
is
it.
that? What the hell is that? Running for office? That's a perfectly logical question. What do you want
I'm
to
the king
do?
of fucking hell! What's your problem? I'm running for office. Dick. What was the story? So, did that answer your question?
No, that's all right.
Ah, you're welcome. Go give them a go. I can't hear you, though.
Better? Okay. And what do you think about a parallel universe, a world where you would play the good guys and Sam would be the bad guys?
It's an excellent
OT questions.
It's an excellent question. What was it again? I missed the whole thing.
What are you, running for office?
Great white shark has teeth that replenish themselves when they break off. Does that answer your question?
Okay. What would you think about a parallel universe where you guys would play the good ones and Sam would be the bad ones?
Well, the rules of all parallel universes are that when you're in a parallel universe, you have to have a full goatee.
But I think, I was just going to say, I think that the irony is that when you're playing the baddie, I mean, you are the good guy. I mean, they're the bad guys, so I'm not really sure where we would go with that. I'm already playing the good guy. To me, it's a story about a couple of pricks that won't do what I tell them to do.
Season 10. They're ignoring you now. I thought it was a great question. What's yours?
Hello.
Hi.
My question is for Mark Pellegrino. What did you enjoy most about working on Dexter?
The paycheck. Wasn't really big, but just saying. You know, I liked working with Michael a lot, and working with Julie. They're pretty fun people to work with. So it was nice terrorizing him until he hit me with a frying pan. Son of a bitch.
Good sound.
Huh?
Good sound.
Good sound.
The sound
of it. Oh yeah, that was
neat.
Stressing, wasn't it? Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It was fun to work on that and be a part of its, you know, first season. You like that show?
Oh, it's my second favorite after Supernatural.
Really? So how's it going now? I mean, this is the last season of it, yeah?
I'm really sad and it's really dark and scary and I'm just hoping for a happy ending.
What would be a happy ending for our friendly neighborhood serial killer?
I haven't figured that out yet.
Somebody trying to kill him now? What's happening?
I don't, it's...
Or somebody is always trying to kill him. Can you see that I watched that show? Go ahead, what's happening?
No spoilers.
Huh?
I can't give spoilers away, people might not be caught up.
Oh, yes you can. You know my dad was on Dexter.
Really?
Yeah, my dad was on Dexter.
When?
Last season?
I think so,
Yeah, last season.
What did he do?
Played an old crazy priest, Alzheimer's, that Dexter confesses to.
What a great part.
It's amazing thing, but of course he never remembers.
That's great.
And he gets to confess to somebody who can't tell on him. Kind of fun.
That's great, even though as a matter of confession, you wouldn't have to.
But an old crazy priest.
That's fantastic.
He told my dad.
Yeah.
I can't believe your dad played an old crazy priest.
Yeah. Again.
Just go see it.
Again.
Does everybody know Morgan Shepherd? Lot of training.
It's his birthday today. He's 81.
William Morgan Shepherd, right?
W. Morgan Shepherd. William Morgan Shepherd. And he speaks like this.
I worked with Morgan Shepherd before I met you, actually. Quick story, actually. I worked on a movie called Gettysburg. Morgan Shepherd played a general in the Army of Northern Virginia, and I worked with him. And then I decided to move to Los Angeles from New York. And I asked a friend for a ride. She says, I can't do it, but I'm going to ask my boyfriend. And this one over here shows up at LAX airport to drive me to San Diego. I'd never met the man. And he drove me 120 miles down to my mom's house. With my, I'd never met him. So it either says how kind and selfless he is, or how far he will go for a shag.
She was worth it.
It's a true story.
That's how we met.
That's how we met.
Picking him up from the airport. My blue Jeep. Oh, hey, we have an extra of that.
Joke.
You want a Canadian joke?
But if you
How do you get 100 Canadians out of a swimming pool? Say, please get out of the swimming pool.
I do have one, but I tell it badly and it's too long. So wrong.
That's a porn.
priest checks into a hotel, and as he's checking in, he says to the man behind the desk, he says, I do hope that the porn channel is disabled. The man behind the desk says, no, it's regular porn, you sick bastard.
There's a prize. Nice job. Keep going. You messed up her day. Visions rushing through your head. Make it stop! Make it stop!
No, please. Oh, can I ask a question now?
No.
Oh.
Pretty much. What's that?
Because they couldn't after everybody else on the planet. What do you mean?
Well, I don't want to like accidentally
To
say
Scott Bio.
like.
Scott Bio. She's a big Charles in Charge fan.
The other guy in Charles in Charge. Willie, what's his name? Willie Ames, there you go. He was great. I liked him when he got really mad and angry. He was on those reality shows about losing weight. And he was just like really messed up, I think, on speed or something. Asking the door with his tattoos out. What do you want? It was a great show, Charles in Charge.
Okay.
Sorry, go on.
Okay. Okay, no, that statement's just for you, but I have a question down for all of you, I guess. Okay, sorry. Okay. Okay.
He's pissed off whether it's a question for him or all of us.
Sorry. Okay, you are my favorite actor.
Who?
Feel better? You.
Oh,
Okay. Anyway, I was just wondering because I know that in
She takes it.
Just like,
in Supernatural, Crowley made his own hell, like his own thing and stuff. Now I'm just kind of wondering, like, if you guys in real life got to choose what hell would be like, kind of like, what would it be?
So we're redecorating again. What would you do with the place? Any changes?
What, to make it hell?
Yeah, maybe any
It's got to be very much like the IRS.
You like the IRS? I did it as a line in a convention. 6 billion people take one step, the number changes, they all take one step. When it gets to the end, go back to the end.
So the same as your character. Okay.
that was a question for you, but
That's what they, no, yours, no, the questions you do. What would you do without?
Ben Affleck would be Batman. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, well, straight to the point there. Hello.
Mark Shepard again, sorry. I'm a big fan of you in Firefly. And I was wondering what it was like working with Joss Whedon in that cast and how that was.
See, this is always the question. It's like, Mark, I think you're great. I really love you. You're one of my favorite actors. So, what's it like working with Jensen and Jared? What's it like working with Nathan? What's it like working with... Nobody ever asks them what it's like working with Nathan. It's just he tries it for right. They're nice. They're good people. Joss, funny, really smart guy. It was an interesting time. Firefly was just an amazing time. And it went by so quickly, and I think the biggest deal was that it should never have ended when it ended, so it got really pissed off. So that's why the fan base is so sort of rabid about it, because there was no reason for it to get cancelled. And it did get cancelled, so it's, it'll always be what it is. But I have a lot of fun.
Will you bring it out again?
No, I can't. We're all too old. But it isn't. I bumped into Nathan on the way to Edmonton. We were sitting and talking. It was a lot of fun. I mean, the general consensus is it was the beginning of sort of trying to mainstream sci-fi, which is like kind of fun. It didn't work.
What happened to the Firefly movie? Wasn't there like a Kickstarter?
Serenity it did more in DVD sales than it ever did. I think it only cost like 49 million to make movies. It was a prototype. It was a prototype type of film, and still, all that stuff was just years ahead of its time. It always is. You know, Joss is famous for doing stuff that's like 10 years too early. But, I love him. I think he's a great guy.
Harrison Ford is doing Han Solo right now, so is that what you like?
Yeah, but is it the Han Solo that we know and love from before, or is it like the Indiana Jones 4 Han Solo? I mean, I love him, but my God, it's like. Did you watch the fourth Indiana Jones film? Oh, not the fastest performance I've ever seen.
Like there was a jeweler playing Indiana Jones. It was weird.
He's gonna be all
Here I am. I was going to wear that.
porn theme.
This is a great name for your chat show. Pellegrino's bedhead.
And I wanted to ask Mr. Middlemark there. I'm a huge Lebowski fan, and I wanted to know if you have anything interesting, if you've ever been to one of the conventions, or a story from the set of...
Absolutely nothing.
Well, no, really, it's like a normal, when you have normal experiences on a set that aren't outrageous, you have absolutely no story to tell. But you get asked that because it's kind of an iconic movie. And, it was just a fun set to be on, basically. I mean, it was just a normal kind of working environment. Who knew when we were doing it that it was going to become this kind of phenomenon at the time? So, yeah.
Is it true that Jeff Bridges is pretty close to Lebowski? I've heard that. I've heard that that's the closest thing to his natural personality.
That's what I'm hearing too, but he had a kind of prototype there. He had a guy that he kind of modeled.
Oh yeah, the dude
himself.
exists.
The dude exists, and he was that guy, but I found him to be kind of an unsung genius at the time. I thought he was just phenomenal to watch, work. He was always like going to acting class in a way. He's kind of a great marriage of technical prowess and intuitiveness that any actor would just kill to be all the time, and that's why he's fascinating.
Always
Do you know he was an artist?
He was offered Forrest Gump. He turned it down.
Was he really?
First offered Forrest Gump.
Isn't that wild? Because when somebody's offered a part like that becomes iconic with an actor, it's hard to imagine him in that as genius as he is. But he's a really great guy.
Did you ever see? You saw Iron Man, obviously. So Did you ever see that on the Blu-rays or the DVDs? There's extras, and there's two things on there that are absolutely phenomenal to watch. One is Robert Downey Jr.'s screen test.
Oh wow!
Because he had to screen test it.
Really?
Which Favreau shot. And there's a brunette girl that he's talking to. And I swear to God, she is blushing the entire way through the screen. He is so dangerously sexy. I couldn't work out whether I wanted to fuck him or give him the role. Amazing. I mean, just watching you go, that's why he is who he is. It's brilliant. The other one was a work session with Favreau in the middle and Jeff Bridges and him working stuff out in some place in Santa Monica. And you're going, oh my God, I would pay millions to be part of that. It's just, I've always loved Jeff Bridges. I think he's one of the greatest, most underrated actors in American history.
Well, now he's getting his props, but yeah, for many years, you're right.
When I watched again, it was the plane crash one.
You know what?
Felix.
Yeah.
I thought he was great in that. It's unbelievable.
You know who else I think is underrated? Leonardo DiCaprio, to be honest with you.
Underrated. He was extraordinary.
Unbelievable.
Extraordinary.
But I still think he's got that, flash intuitiveness. He's really powerful.
Good for Chris Nolan. Really good for Chris Nolan.
Oh yeah. Anyway.
Also, why didn't you go with a porn named Carl Hungus? Come on. That was a given.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Carl Hungus? I'm missing something.
No, but the name of Carl Hungus.
Yeah, that's right.
Sad.
Aw,
Our
sorry.
name from Big Lebowski.
Oh, is it? That's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, sorry. Been a while. I've only seen it a couple of times many, many, many moons ago. Hungus.
It's like a luncheon meat.
Not anything that I fucking eat.
In England, you don't eat that shit? You guys eat all kinds of weird crap. Sounds like a skin eruption.
That Carl Hungus.
Shut up and finish your Carl Hungus and go and play outside with your sister.
Just because you do a pirate voice doesn't make it any more weird. Isn't that the national airline of Ireland? Isn't that the national? No, it's Aer Lingus. I knew it was close.
Carl Hungus is your pirate name. That's
Pirate name. They have a pirate name and a porn name. Good luck.
I have a question for all of you. What was your favorite scene to film in Supernatural?
Mark Pellegrino. Never before the show did I cry so hard as I did in
Hammer of the Gods. I was wondering that since both you and Richard are both such funny people in real life, if you messed up just hundreds of times while filming that dramatic art.
Richard did. He fucked up a lot. No, I think we whizzed through it pretty quickly. The part where I kill him, you mean?
Oh, bring it up.
They really want him back. You really want him back.
He's so funny and fun and fun to work with. But yeah, I like that scene. That's one of my favorite ones too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
TV. Yeah.
Hello. I was just wondering if y'all weren't actors, what would you be doing?
Y'all
North Carolina.
should be South Carolina. What would you be doing if you weren't an actor? We asked that question.
We did. We couldn't really find anything that we'd be doing other than this.
They wouldn't let me do it.
Although I wouldn't mind teaching history.
You like my dad. Very, you love it.
Yeah, love it.
I'm condemned to repeat it. I pay no attention to this.
I understood it fully, actually.
Ooh, cold! What are you running for office?
We were actually talking about that this morning. I mean, sometimes I look, it's like looking down from a high ladder. It's like, I don't know what I would have done. Phew, I'm glad this worked out. I would be working like a scuba shack at like, sandals in, Bahamas or something. I don't know what I'd do.
Pirate porn.
Yeah, pirate porn.
Pirate.
Itch, it's an itch.
Drives me nuts. And the pirate goes into the steering wheel attached to his car. What is it? Drives me nuts.
That's a good one too.
What about you? What would you be doing, Mr. Shep?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know, I mean, it's all about storytelling to me, so I was a musician before. I'd probably still be playing music, making music.
You'd be drumming.
Yeah. You can call that making music.
Making a racket.
Making a lot of noise.
God, finish your garbage. Quit that drumming crap.
Where the hell did these pirates come from?
Mark Shepard. You've been working out. Yeah.
You shouldn't be looking. What was that? That was a hit and run, whatever that was.
We aren't allowed. We're the fans, man.
That doesn't give you special privileges. Uh-oh, they're getting rowdy. Go back to the pirate voice. Hello.
Hello.
Wow, where are you from?
Here.
That explains everything.
First of all, I want to thank you guys for making Billy look so fucking good. Each one of you was presented special challenges in your characterization where you had to do something specific with prosthetics or something working against something that's not really there. For instance, Mark Pellegrino, one of my favorites is when Lucy sticks out his tongue at Sam. It's a forked tongue.
Yeah, the surgery for that hurt my head.
And James, whenever did the Leviathan move and opened the big jaw, and then ultimately upon death with being stabbed.
The Leviathan on the big jaw was all CGI, so it really makes sense. I wasn't able to actually do it on there.
Come on, man. That's not a commitment.
All right, plan B. They came out and they put like Sharpie all over here so they could match it. Oh yeah.
Cool. I was wondering how they did that.
I have a photo of you on that thing.
Oh, with the bonus you can do?
Yeah, I do. I have a photograph. I'll show you.
Do you think?
Was there ever a scene where you stood there with some sort of prosthetic?
Yeah, it was prosthetic. There was a metal thing going up my back, and they had to stick this here, and then they put some putty here, and they had a hose running down so that the ooze, the black ooze out. Yeah, so it's quite cumbersome. Cool.
You were smiling in the photo.
I was. And I had to deal with him taking pictures the whole freaking time.
And
from me to my mom.
And Mark Shepard standing next to an imaginary hellhound.
That wasn't as much fun as chopping my own head off. That was cool. That was cool. I'm torturing me in a chair. And as I walk around me, I'm torturing me, and then I end up chopping my own head off with an iridium machete. My head falls on the floor.
How creepy was it to watch your own head roll away?
What?
How creepy was it to watch your own head roll away?
It was fun.
Did you have a head cast for that?
We did green screen, split screen, body double. It was really complicated. It was amazing. It's a really cool scene. It's an opening teaser. You think I'm being tortured in a chair, and you pull up, and it's actually me torturing me. It's like very uncomfortable. Remember that?
Yes.
Have you ever had one of those? Have you had to do the head cast?
My toilet system at home. The top of my toilet system is my head and shoulders. You know, the head. It really makes people very uncomfortable. Everything says that, oh, my eyes are closed. My kids put hats on it, goggles, glasses, earrings. So funny. It's the same shape.
That is disturbing.
It's the same shape as the toilet. It's sort of exactly the same size as the toilet system. Some guy came to clean the carpets one day and said, do you have a different bathroom? It's like a death mask.
Thanks, guys.
Hi guys.
Hi.
So you guys obviously play the bad guys on Supernatural, or
No,
some of
me.
them.
No, I don't.
But okay, that's kind of my question. Do you guys think your characters are evil?
Evil is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, I don't think my character's either.
What kind of question is that? Are you evil? I mean,
Busy, not evil, busy.
Busy. Yeah, purposeful. I would say purposeful.
Nice word, good word.
Passionate.
ambitious.
Upset.
Driven.
Unjustly used.
Driven.
Very motivated.
Misunderstood. I mean, yeah.
Misunderstood. But evil? No.
Cute.
Tight-assed, red-headed.
Whoa! Tight-assed and bed-headed? Is that a song by Carly sang?
How I see myself.
It's rapidly deteriorating.
Hi. So you guys play the bad guys, I guess. They're some of my favorite.
Imaginary bunnies.
But I was wondering what your favorite villains were in movies or television. Like, who is your favorite villain?
Gert Frober, Goldfinger. One of the greatest non-villain played villains of all time. I mean, it's the most arch character ever done, and the guy's playing it absolutely straight. It's fabulous. He's a great actor.
Like the shark from Jaws.
Yeah, that traumatized me for years. Oh my
And the idea being that because it didn't work, having to keep it out of the picture became the reason why it's so terrible. Yeah, it's brilliant, genius. Apathy. Any of those great characters that are truly apathetic to humanity are really
What did you think about Javier Bardem in the last
I thought he was
Bond?
great.
I thought he was great.
I thought in No Country for Old Men
He was
better.
great.
He was even better. He was terrifying. Did you hear where he got the hair from?
Like monkeys.
No, the hair.
Bond film or
No, in No Country.
In No Country, what it was they did costume tests without him. And the guy who did the costume test has that hair. And he went, that's the hair. And he did his hair though, it's not a wig, that's his hair.
Yeah, he was scary. He's one of my favorites.
That's it, yeah. It's
Relentless psychopath.
Cape Fear, Robert Mitchum. Well, because if you figure at the time, Gregory Peck was like the biggest movie star in the world, and he was you know, every woman loved Gregory Peck, and here comes Robert Mitchum, and he's...
What did you think of De Niro's rendition, though?
It's technically incredible, and it's mind-blowingly scary, but the original is so good. It's so good. You know, it's you know, they shot it to the same score.
Really? Oh, yeah.
Bernard Herrmann's score is the same score in both movies. It's very complexly technical.
How about Rob Lowe in that movie that we did where he was the cop that killed his 2 wives?
You mean he's playing a sociopath?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about him?
I
thought it was crap.
Didn't like it. He said you were really good though in Seinfeld.
Bob said that! Now he's got a solid gold house. What does he know about?
I watched you the other day. Your song, Desperado.
Oh, the Seinfeld episode?
I love that episode.
That was good.
Your
You guys
song.
all see that? That's actually one after Seinfeld. There's a show called Seinfeld.
Seinfeld's kind of science fiction. Just put them all on a battleship. Hey.
Which side are we on? Which side?
Hello.
Somebody, baby in a trench coat.
I have a question for all of you, and then kind of like a friendly warning for Mark Shepard. Oh, it's friendly, trust me.
It's not my child.
The friendly warning is related to my question because I've been asking it to all the cast so far that I've seen. If you guys were stuck on the hypothetical desert island with all the supernatural cast, characters, all the characters from Supernatural, who would you ally with first, and who would you kill and or eat?
So basically, I can avoid the confrontation by not answering the question.
Well, the question's about characters, not the actors who play them.
Robbie? Just ask Robbie. He's a writer.
Who would you eat? Isn't it a more interesting question, like, fuck, marry, kill? I mean, let's see.
There are young people in the audience. I think.
They've never heard those 3 words. I have an 8-year-old and a 13-year-old. And they taught me those words.
Yeah, my friendly warning is Mark Shepard, if you're ever on a desert island with Richard Spade Jr. and Matt Cohen, you might want to watch your back.
Is that a thing with the porno thing? That's a good question.
Hi.
Hi. So my question's for all 3 of you. And I was wondering if your characters ever went to like the club, what kind of dancing would they do?
That seems like you didn't do that. Is it me now?
I've injured somebody.
He danced.
I danced.
How was his dance?
Want to see it again?
My question is for Mark Pellegrino, but I wanted to say a few things really quick. My friend and I ran into you at Dunkin' Donuts on the Sunday of ChicagoCon in October, and you tweeted about us, and you were like, yeah, I just walked into a coffee shop without getting mauled by fans.
Can a brother get a muffin?
Oh, that's what you meant. There's no space between the first 4 letters and the second 2.
I didn't realize it would be an international incident.
Thank you for humoring us. We really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
you're sweet. You're really sweet. Good muffins too, right?
Again, we're back to the same joke.
So my question is for Mark Pellegrino. I noticed on both Being Human, your character Bishop, and on Supernatural, you played a character and then you played a hallucination in someone else's mind of that same character. And I was wondering if you felt like that was a cool thing that you did it on both, and if it was kind of a challenge to do the hallucination, or if it was just like more fun to kind of let go.
I treated it as if it was a reality, and it was just, because they are different, and Lucifer's kind of impish and screwing with Sam's head, and Bishop is really trying to help Aiden, through his crisis. So I just approached it as if it was a reality, and I feel like I give the most boring answers on the planet. But it was fun. Nice. I think the challenge was having Bishop's hair. That's the challenge. It's the worst hair in TV, right? Complete accident too that happened, and I was stuck with it forever. Orange hair. Yeah.
Hey, hi. This question is for Mark Shepherd. I was wondering if given the chance, would you like to go back on a Doctor Who?
Given the chance, would I like to go back? Of course I'd like to go back on Doctor Who.
I was just curious.
Okay.
Wait, can I do a replay of that? Just real quick. My question's for Mark Shepherd.
Oh my God!
Wait. So you were on Doctor Who? That was awesome.
He's running for office.
I was just wondering, I love you on Supernatural and everything, but I really liked you on Doctor Who as well, and I just would like to see more of you on there as well.
Ah, no, that's a cool thing to say. I like that. I'd like to see more of you on Doctor Who.
He's like on every other show on television. I mean, that's right. Or is he?
We'll see.
Super Hula.
I'd be the Super Hula connection. Working on it. Cool question.
Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Derek.
Hi, another Doctor Who question for Mark Shepherd. Opinions on the new Doctor Who as fellow Brit?
Capaldi's amazing. He's a great actor. He's a really good actor. And it's got to be something different, and it's got to be, Matt was amazing. He just changed everything. And I have a very soft spot for Matt. But the rules are the rules, Capaldi's my new doctor. That's the bottom line. It is what it is. The story continues, it goes on, and we'll see what it is. And it needed a change. I think he's a fantastic character.
How long do they keep it, the Doctor?
It depends. Matt got out when Matt wanted to get out. He did 3 years. He was done. But he had such an impact on the character. They changed it so much, and now they've got a 50-year-old character playing, which is a brilliant Scottish character who's been on an amazing British TV show. Now known as a snarky spin doctor. I think rudest man on television. He's a really, really good actor. It's going to be interesting to see what he does.
Thank you.
I just don't know, is he sexy? Do you think he's sexy? It's interesting. Is Matt sexy? Matt's weird sexy, but he's sexy. He's really sexy. The doctor has to be sexy. It's 500 more people?
Hello, boys. Love you all.
You're going to say that, say some conviction. Hello, boy.
Nice.
Amen.
Okay, Pellegrino, you are in town Shooting Tomorrow people.
Yes, indeed.
I'm really excited about the show. I love the premise. Can you tease any of it? Or share a couple stories from the set? I'm really psyched about this. And it's so far away.
Did anybody go to Comic-Con and see the pilot episode at all? One person. Wow. I think it's going to be really good. You know, I think it's going to be exciting, and it's going to be on October 9th. It premieres October 9th, right after Arrow, I think, right? It's the Amell Wednesday kind of thing.
Amell Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's good. I think it's, you know, it's a kid who's caught between two worlds and, you know, trying to find negotiate some pretty sketchy, scary territory with me as a kind of ally and also an enemy. And I'm dying to see where it goes because they're developing my character and it's becoming deeper and very, very interesting. So I think you'll like it.
That is excellent to hear. Thank you.
Yes.
We all going to be watching?
Yeah. Tomorrow, people. October 9th.
Okay, one thing first. Do you know how Canada got its name? They just picked 3 letters. C-A-N-A-D-A. Okay. That's Minnesota. I like to make fun of Canada. Sorry, guys. Well, this is just a question for all 3 of you. Would you rather play a protagonist in the series or the antagonist?
Me, I like being the antagonist because the antagonist drives the action. I mean, without the antagonist, the protagonist doesn't discover himself or become the hero, right? It's only by fighting with the guy who's going for what he wants and trying to prevent that you get the conflict and the drama and all the things that you guys really like. So I like being the antagonist. That's good too.
I like being the antagonist.
I guess.
It's always been something that's appealed to me. The line's also a lot shorter for that role too. Everybody's line.
But yeah, the antagonist is everything.
I always think the personality, in my opinion.
I think there's only 2 things worth playing, which is what? The last sane man in the universe, or the guy that screws them all over before they leave the planet. Before they've even started. Sort of Dr. Zachary Smith or Eddie Albert in Green Acres. The last sane man in the universe.
Yeah.
Hi, I was wondering if there's ever any mishaps when you do the fight scenes in Supernatural?
What? The fight scenes?
Yeah, fight scenes.
I thought you said fart scenes. there are a number of those.
Do you guys remember that scene where
I say hell is cold or something and I blow on the thing and I do that? I think right before I did that, Jared farted on the set. And they yelled action. And I was at the audience. Maybe that's too much information, but yes, the fart scenes. I was injured in a fart scene.
Thank you for not answering the actual question, which was...
I much better question than your question.
I luckily don't have many. I've only had the one thing, right?
Plenty.
Oh wait, I beat up all the gods too, but that was not that was they're done.
Yeah, but they just, you know, he picks me up and shakes me at will. I mean, it's not really a fight scene, he just does it fun.
Jared?
Yeah.
He's not strong. He's a moose.
He's really strong.
He's a big boy.
That's, I heard when you're filming.
What?
I heard he's doing that when you guys are filming and it's not some of the stuff that's going on behind the scenes.
It is behind the scenes.
You have an accent.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I thought there was something wrong with you. I apologize. My bad.
Thanks.
Fight scene.
Fight. Sorry, I'm Australian and I was saying fight.
You know about wombat scent, right?
Yes.
Most
You do know
dangerous animal in Australia.
Yes. More people.
That's how Australian you are. They kill more people than any other animal in Australia.
Well,
This is a
wombat.
fact. Yeah, wombats.
Wombat.
It's a
Because
fact.
people drive into them and destroy their cars.
Oh man, I can't believe
Completely destroyed their car.
believe that.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true.
I saw it. I went to Melbourne and I saw it.
You saw someone get attacked by a wombat.
I didn't get attacked by a wombat. I saw a car run into a wombat, and the car was completely destroyed, and the wombat was totally intact.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, came out the other side.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about like flying wombats.
No.
Think it through!
Cheers, guys.
All right, you're welcome, man. It was extraordinary with that wombat. Wow.
Hey, you're it.
First of all, I love all you guys, but particularly like Mark, and I think your British
Which Mark? British, very careful how you answer.
I think your British sense of humour really works well as for the King of Hell. But obviously I'm Irish and half English as well, and I just wanted to ask more about your Irish heritage and how you get on in Canada.
Oh, you have an accent. No, where I come from, everybody talks like this. Where are you from?
Ireland.
I know that. Where?
Just north of Dublin, but in the countryside.
Where are you from?
Gormanston.
Okay, know it well. It's a very small country. Never more than 60 miles from the sea. Where is our history? Yeah, I mean, well, it's like my dad is Anglo-Irish as well, but he had a thick Irish accent when he moved to England. And that was a long, long time ago. And he went to RADA, Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts, and he ended up joining the Royal Shakespeare Company. And it's a man who became English. He became, because pre-U2 it wasn't called to be Irish. It's true, I'm not joking, it's what it is. And it's an interesting thing. And in my late teens, early 20s, I went back to Ireland. I played in a big Irish band, and it was just an amazing thing to see Ireland grow and change and it be the beginning of something fascinating in the 80s. And then to go back again, having done In the Name of the Father, which was an amazing experience, and to see everything that had come that way. Irish film and Irish music and everything that changed. It's an amazing thing. But I'm part of that Plastic Paddy generation, which is London Irish. So we're neither one nor the other. We were neither accepted by one or the other. But in that company is Shane MacGowan, John Lydon, and Billy Idol, and also some amazing people, some of the great poets, and crazy bastards. It's the greatest. If you've never been to Ireland, it's the most beautiful place in the world. It is absolutely the most gorgeous.
One of my favorite places.
It is amazing. Beautiful. The people aren't bad.
You can't go anywhere without meeting someone Irish.
True.
I went to a supernatural convention.
We should do an Irish supernatural convention. That'd be brilliant. Yeah? We'd all go, right?
Did you play in your Irish band or did you sing a bit? Can you sing
Did
a
I
bit?
sing? I tried not to. Last gig I played in Ireland was at Croke Park Stadium at U2, I think the Joshua Tree tour. Kind of fun. Yeah. With Lou Reed and the Dubliners.
Wow.
I've had many lives. It's fun. It's funny to walk out. I knew that my auntie Rita could actually hear me playing drums from her house. It was great. It was like 100,000 people in the stadium and 200,000 people outside. And I walked home with the crowd, and everybody knew who we were. It's just the most amazing thing. It's a great city. It's an amazing city. Drummers do, they drool too. Drummers are the best. We're not good at driving, but we're really good at it. We're going to wrap this up. And on that note, ladies and occasional gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thanks for having me.